honored guests, faculty and staff, board members, proud parents, family, and friends. We are gathered here tonight to recognize and to celebrate the graduates that are seated before you. Hello, my fellow 2014 Peirce College graduates. Welcome to the time of your life. Once upon a time, I sat in a stuffy gymnasium at my high school graduation, listening to our student commencement speaker. I secretly thought to myself, I wish that was me. How could it be, though? I attended 3 different high schools and became a mother at the tender age of 17. Life then was very different for me. It was slightly more challenging in comparison to other graduates. I quickly remembered why I couldn't be on that stage. In that moment, I felt that my obstacles were bigger than me. Sadly enough, I also felt like I could never earn the tremendous honor of addressing my graduating class. How could I? Even if I wanted to excel, I was always too pressed for time. I perceived certain goals to be unattainable due to this fight against time, and because of this, I carried what felt like a planetary chip on my shoulders. It was all about timing for me. You see, back then, a typical accomplishment was completing the bare minimum. I skimmed all the surfaces in every facet of my life. I was always in a rush. I had this miscalculated concept of time that was directly correlated to the hardships in my life. But, regardless of my wishful thoughts, biological clock, and internal deficits, I was still happy at that graduation. I had a beautiful, then, 1-year-old daughter who looked on from the stands, and my entire life ahead of me. So I thought to myself, Kate, better luck next time. Now, let's fast forward the clock 11 years. It's not so much wishful thinking anymore. Oh, how time flies, but it's better late than never. In keeping with this theme of time, my friends, time is something we all have in common. Timetables, timelines. We tell time, we keep time, we lose track of time. We even shut down the concept of time temporarily as we beat the snooze button to a pulp every morning. That's you. And let's not forget, time is money, coined by Uncle Big Ben Franklin himself, and further popularized by P. Diddy. And I quote, "It's all about the Benjamins, baby." As time is correlated to our livelihoods. If you're laughing, which you obviously are, you are most likely agreeing to having shared these very same sentiments regarding time. We are in an environment where timing is everything. I first enrolled to Peirce College after learning that I would be at the Community College of Philadelphia for the next 6 years. Their class offerings simply did not work for my lifestyle, and time was, of course, of the essence. You see, colleges and universities reach students in different ways, but in every way, Peirce College made time accessible for us all. This school has created an atmosphere that makes education attainable for high school graduates and working adults alike. As a result, Peirce College has changed my perception of time. It has come to show me that time is actually on my side, and for this, I am eternally grateful. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I want to take this opportunity to thank our family and friends for your undying support and for loving us despite the mood swings during midterms and finals. To the Peirce College staff, mentors, professors, tutors, and academic advisors, You have been our rock. Our time here at Peirce would not have been the same without your continued support, guidance, and devotion. Despite all the inevitable all-nighters, 11:59 p.m. deadlines, carpal tunnel, anxiety, aka statistics, but I digress. A good time was had by all. So here we are. No matter our backgrounds, our history, we are just in time for this accomplishment. Because it is not about how we start, it is about how we finish. Class of 2014, my message to you is this. We share these sometimes negative commonalities of time, as time can sometimes swallow us whole. Though our roads are rocky and our obstacles may sometimes be frequent, do not let it defeat you. Instead of going against the grain of time, move with it. Take your time. Allow time to challenge you and change you in the greatest, most unexpected ways. Allow time to keep pace, but set your own directions. Forget the pressures that sometimes time sets on us. I say all this because to some, graduation is considered an ending. Although that is true, as your humble yet honored commencement speaker, I feel obliged to also remind you that this is only the beginning. This is a mere moment in your timeline of many more beginnings. A fraction of the time you will spend achieving. So please, if you take nothing else from this, remember that life is cumulative, and to devalue any experience is simply a waste of time. Instead, dream bigger, do better, and accomplish even greater. Because until our time is up, let us remain timeless, as there is no time like the present. Thank you.